Alright, hey everybody. So I guess I'm just gonna tell a scary story right now. Alright, so this is not true, by the way. But anyways, okay. I had a friend named Jason. And he wanted to spend the night at a lake on a Friday night. And so, okay, I say I'm gonna I volunteered to drive him to the lake, and I had no idea why he wanted to go to the lake, but anyways, so I didn't know. We just went, and so it's like raining, and like I'm in the truck. We just got there, and like my hands on the wheel, and we're about to get out, and so like Jason's sitting next to me. And we're talking about, like, I was wondering, like, why you want to go on the lake, on a Friday night by yourself? And he was like, he had something to do here. He had some work he had to do. So I was like, okay. And so I took him to the lake, and I was like, well, maybe I should stay with you. And he's like, it'd be best if, it's kind of dangerous. You should go home. I said, yeah, I know it's going to be dangerous. That's why I want to stay with you, to make sure that everything is going to be okay, because I'm not really understanding why you're going to spend the night at the lake, at this lake, when we heard so many stories about this lake, and it kind of like, I'm wondering what's going on. Okay, so like it's like extremely dark. It's like the darkest night that you could ever imagine, and it's really dark outside. And so I can't even honestly see, so I got a flashlight out, and so we head to we're looking for the house, and he's like, okay, I'm like, what house are you staying in? Where are you staying at anyways? And he was like, I turned the flashlight on, right? And as soon as I did, it leads to this house. Actually, yeah, it leads to the house, and he's like, no, it's not that house. I turned the flashlight over, and it's this trail. And so it's that way, he said. And I was like, okay, let's go down the trail. Like, this trail took about 30 minutes, but it didn't seem that long. 30 minutes. I mean, with us walking, it didn't seem that long, is because it was so intimidating. It seemed like forever, but like somehow it just didn't seem like that long. And we can walk pretty fast, so it didn't. With us walking pretty fast, it didn't seem that long. But anyways, we finally get to the house, and I'm like, he comes inside. And we hear all kinds of crazy things. We hear lightning. There's like a really bad thunderstorm. We have no contact. We have no cell phones. And like, we can't even see the news, because he took me to this house, and like, there's no television or anything like that. No resources to know what's going on. And so, basically, I'm just trying to find out, what Jason is doing. And so, we're like, he takes me to the lake. He takes me and says, well, something actually happened here a few years ago. And this, remember, it's not a true story. This happened in, the year is 2002 when we did this. And he said this dates back to 1968, when what happened here was some people were on a boat, and they were coming over to this lake because of what they heard that happened in 1933. And so, yeah, we just as he kept on talking, me and him knew that we noticed some weird things, about some strange things about the lake. And I was like, I wonder what happened. I wonder why they were traveling here. He's like, he doesn't know either. And like, so anyways, it's like really dark outside still, and we have to have like the flashlight out the whole time to even see in the way. And like, the rain just keeps on pouring down, and then after when we were talking, the rain stopped. So we go inside, we go back inside the house, and all you can hear is like rain pouring down, and it's just overwhelming. And so we have as soon as I close the door, well, actually I closed the door, and so Jason says, I'm going to get something to drink, and I said, can I have a drink? And he's like, okay. And then I open the door again, then the door closes by itself. Okay, and then after that, there's like complete silence for about 2 minutes, and then we hear knocking. And then we wonder what's going on. I open the door, nobody's there. So I go upstairs to check out the rooms and stuff. Jason says the rooms are really nice and I should go check them out, so I did. I liked it, and a couple minutes passed, and I hear the knocking on the door again. So I say, Jason, can you go open the door? He goes and opens it, and there's nobody there. So at this time we're really concerned. We don't know what's going on. So I go back upstairs, watch some TV, and I'm watching this show where these actually, yeah, while we were talking, I forgot to mention that we found some resources to give us some feedback on like what is going on in the world, And after that, we hear knocking on the window, and I'm watching this show. I turned on the TV, and for some reason, it's on this very interesting channel where these three people. It was three in this lake, the exact same lake, and it reported that it was very hard to find their way home, and like there was like a lot of difficulties trying to get home. After this, I was like, Jason, we gotta. I'm glad I came with you because there's so much weird stuff going on. So it was nice staying with you, but we gotta go. We can't stay here anymore. And he was like, all right. After that, we hear another knock at the door, and actually this time somebody's through it. So we open it, and it's this woman, and she says she needs a place to stay. I'm like, okay, well, we were just about to leave, so you could come with us. And she's like, okay. And so we all three of us in the truck, and actually there's only seats for three of us. And we're like, how'd you get here? What's going on? She's like, she claims that she walked all the way there by herself, and she's actually lived here for a couple of months, and she just wanted to say hi to us. And so at this point, like, I don't even know what to even think at this point. It's like I've been kind of like I don't scare easy. It's just that I've been like I had some suspicions about this lake that Jason took me to, and she said her name was Mary, and she was about like 41 years old, and I was about like 18 at the time. Jason was about 17 at the time, or 16, and we're just wondering what's going on, And after this, we drive her all the way to our house. We go inside. I hear a knock at the door. Open the door. Nobody's there. At this time, the rain is literally pouring down so much that it is just annoying, and it's just really getting on my nerves, and I just wish it would stop. And so it's about, at this point, 2 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm just wondering, like, what has been going on. And I just forget all about it, and I go back upstairs and watch TV. I turn the TV on. Strangely enough, that same channel comes on about the lake, and this time it's different people. And actually, by the way, my name is Sherrod, and it says the names of the people. This happened a long time ago. Back in it dates back to like 1925, and it says Sherrod, Jason, and Mary were at this lake, and it says they lived there till 1933, and they a lot of amazing and supernatural things that they were doing. They were doing a lot of amazing supernatural things. After this, I hear another knock. I say, Mary, can you please go open the door? She opens the door. Nobody's there. At this point, I just really go back upstairs, and I watch TV. I keep on watching this channel so I can find out what happened. And there's another knock at the door. This time I'm like, forget it. Mary, Jason, I'm gonna go and open the door. And so I see somebody, and he said, hey, my name is Rick. And Rick said, he's been knocking on the door when we were at the lake, and he's like, he went away because he had he forgot something. He had to go get it out of his truck, and he said he kept on knocking is because he was wondering what he had to get, but he just kept on forgetting it every time. So I was like, okay, I get you. And so he's like, I need a place to stay. I was like, okay, you can come in with us. And so at this point, we find out all kinds of stuff. And what happened in 1933 is that Sherrod, Jason, and Mary met somebody at the lake, and some guy was knocking on the door, and his name was Rick. And so all this stuff happened, and like we're just wondering how this happened. So it's really interesting. So if you could just tell me like the lake is called Cal Vincent Junior Lake. If you could just tell me what happened there at Cal Vincent Junior Lake in 1933, the full story, I would like to know. Thank you. And just let me know what you heard about it, and I'll tell you more.